Hi guys, how are you? Hope you are doing fine and that you are safe. Today, since the weather turned cooler, thank God, I decided to do film two videos. The first one was about the most feminine perfumes from my collection, and this one is about perfumes from my collection that even if they are targeted for women, I find them quite unisex. Even some of them maybe more on the masculine side. Why not? So I do have perfumes from my husband's collection that I like to use. He is not so relaxed and in using perfumes from my collection. If they are targeted as unisex, and usually niche perfumes are, he has no problem with that. But if he sees a perfume targeted for women, he's very, he doesn't like to do that. He's a man's man. He finds it weird to use a perfume targeted for women. But I know a lot of us don't have this problem, and good for us, because this is just a marketing strategy and perfumes are not feminine or masculine. They are just perfumes, and it is us that perceives them as being more feminine or more masculine, and it's up to us to decide if we want them in our collection and if we want to use them. But enough rambling about this subject. I have chosen 10 and one honorable mention. Perfumes targeted for women, but that I find that they can be worn very easily by a man. I will start with my honorable mention. So if you don't agree with me, please leave that in the comments area, but don't get mad or upset if I find some of these perfumes to lean a little bit masculine or unisex, because I feel empowered while wearing them. Maybe a stronger woman, as opposed to the most feminine ones. These ones are the ones that I would choose for a business meeting or an event. So they are quite special to my heart. Let's start, okay, with an honorable mention. This is Aromatics Elixir from Clinique, an oldie from the 70s. I'm almost afraid to spray it in the air. Yes. So, why is this an honorable mention? First of all, this is completely masculine leaning to my nose. To me, as I said, we perceive perfumes differently. I don't find it... So I would enjoy smelling this on a woman as well, but more on a man. It has that aromatic quality, so it smells like a plant shop, like dried plants. It has chamomile in it, patchouli. It is very earthy. The earth is almost like, after the rain, and it smells a little bit like mold in the base especially. This is my humble opinion regarding this perfume. I really want it in my collection, but I never use it. So I should do a video about perfumes that I really wanted to like, that I kind of like as a concept, as the idea, as the legend, but I never wear them. I never can wear them. So this would be an interesting video, right? And to see also your opinion about it, because I'm sure a lot of us, especially the ones that collect, we have those type of scents that we admire them, but from a distance. Let's just say that. So this is one of those for me. I admire this perfume, but from a distance. I can't wear it. It is too much, even one spray. It is very strong, very aromatic. It doesn't bother me, the fact that it leans more masculine. The scent is not for me, but I really want it in my collection because it is a classic, or it is iconic. Yes. So my honorable mention, just because I never wear it, so I can't recommend it to you, but you have at least to try it. once in your lifetime if you are a perfume passionate addict, lover, collector. This will not be in order of my preferences, but I will start with Portrait of a Lady, created by Dominique Ropion for Frederic Malle. This is famous, a patchouli rose, spiced up with cinnamon, some blackcurrant as top notes, and incense in the base, patchouli as I said, very deep, rich rose. The name, Portrait of a Lady, inspired by Henry James' novel and the character from the novel. But this is completely unisex to my nose. Some say it leans more masculine, not quite so, but definitely this is something that a man can wear with no problem. It is a spiced up, rich, dark rose. Beautiful. It has great longevity and projection. Love. I didn't include Porpora in this video because that one is targeted as unisex. So none of these are targeted as unisex because those perfumes can lean feminine, masculine, but they are unisex perfumes. These perfumes that I have chosen are definitely targeted towards women and can be worn by men. Then we have Chanel Chance Eau de Toilette. So not the Eau de Parfum, that one leans more feminine to my nose, but this one so if you like Aventus as a man, and you like that pineapple note, this has a very nice pineapple note with patchouli. This is a patchouli bomb, but a fresh patchouli, with pineapple, hyacinth, a lot of other florals and citrus. So this is great for summertime, all year round, but to me more for summertime. It is very casual, and it is casual and beautiful and special because it leans a little bit, masculine, unisex. Let's just say it is on the unisex middle line. I enjoy it, and it would be a great choice to wear to work. Yes, because of that unisex vibe. So another one that I tend to use during summer especially, this is Twilly d'Hermès. My mother said that even the bottle, because of this little cap, chapeau, leans more masculine, and she's right. This is gorgeous. A very nice fresh take on the tuberose and ginger. So you have a beautiful tuberose, fresh, spiced up with ginger. Great longevity on my skin. Definitely something that a man can wear. To me, doesn't smell feminine, but it smells very chic. When you wear this, you can wear it to a very nice pair of pants, casual, work appropriate in my opinion, and very refreshing in the warm season. Another one that might surprise you because it is an oldie but goodie. This is Cristalle Eau de Parfum. I could have chosen the Eau de Toilette as well, but I prefer the Eau de Parfum and I have it in my collection. Unfortunately, I found the Eau de Toilette Cristalle to have very poor performance, poor longevity. It lasted like 2 hours on my skin. Please let me know, do you have this problem with the bottle? So when I pull out the cap, this part. So this is a Chanel. This is not something that you should see when buying a Chanel bottle. Anyway, the bottle, the design is not great. It's kind of old, but what it is inside, it is what matters. This one, you have melon, floral fruits, but you have that oak moss in the base. This is a chypre, very green to my nose, very aromatic. Yes, the melon maybe it is considered to be more feminine, but to my nose this is a super nice, refreshing, elegant scent that could be worn by a man. So, for example, I adore Eau Sauvage that I recently bought for my husband, and he loves that scent as well. So if you like Eau Sauvage, why wouldn't you like this? This is kind of similar, you know. It's just that this one is targeted for women and Eau Sauvage for men. But to my nose, you know, they are not similar as in notes, but similar as in vibe. They are very elegant, slightly refreshing, and slightly deep scents that work great in warm weather, but also year-round. The next one, again, might be a surprise for some. This is Narciso, the white cube. So Narciso Eau de Parfum. Unfortunately, I understand that this is discontinued. This is a gorgeous white floral gardenia with musk, rose, cedar, vetiver. So if you tell me as notes for a perfume, cedar, vetiver, my mind goes to men targeted perfumes, because usually those are notes used in men's perfume. I don't mind them in here. I find the combination with the musk and the rose and the gardenia gorgeous, gorgeous. This is a very creamy, slightly powdery, but more creamy on the skin, musky scent with a beautiful gardenia. To me, this smells pretty and clean, but would smell as pretty and as clean on a guy, why not? And definitely very work appropriate. It makes a very nice impression, you know, and it gives me such a nice feeling, you know, wearing something like this to work. It empowers me, makes me feel really cool. Has great longevity on skin. Very happy with this one, and very sad it's been discontinued. From the house of Amouage. Amouage tends to tend it, because now I think they went with the unisex style, you know, target style, but they used to target their perfumes for women, for men, and almost everybody, you know, agreed that women's perfume could very easily be worn by men. They were quite unisex, and vice versa, I think, but or more the women's line. Anyway, from my knowledge, because I'm more familiar with that line, let's just admit that. But okay, they have more feminine scents in the line, but some of them are quite unisex, maybe for some leaning more masculine. One of those unisex perfume, even if it is targeted for women, Amouage Epic. This one, this beautiful rose, done in a very oriental style. You have incense in the base, you have spices, a lot of spices. To me, it smells green in the beginning, a lot green. Green that was a little bit off-putting at first, and I almost, it almost smelled like pickles to me, but just when I first try it, I think the first couple of times, and then as it settles on my skin, it becomes a beautiful roasted spices and warm rose and all the goodies that make an oriental. Love this one, but I definitely wouldn't mind smell this on a guy. Great longevity. Production medium, but longevity is very nice. And now one of my loves. This is Samsara, the Eau de Toilette first edition. This is a gorgeous, I'm going to spray it on my hand, I don't want to waste any drop of this. I prefer to use more of my newer bottles, because I'm treasuring this one for special occasions. It has to settle some more. This is the Beauty with an old gorgeous scent. but this has the best sandalwood in the base. It has spiciness, it has jasmine, rose, vanilla, and I love it. What can I say? And definitely this one has a more rich, spiced beauty that can be pulled off by a man, by a guy wearing it. I don't find it that feminine. I mean, yes, it is gorgeous. I associate it in my mind a little bit with my mother. She has it in the red bottle, but yes, something that a guy definitely can wear. The sandalwood in here is gorgeous, creamy, beautiful. Love it. Another iconic perfume that yes, I have seen reviews done by guys that have this perfume in their collection, and they are enjoying it greatly, and I understand perfectly why. This is Coco Eau de Parfum from Chanel. This is balsamic, animalic. You have candied orange, a lot of balsamic notes in the dry down, some florals, but the florals are not the stars in here. This is a spicy oriental, very balsamic, slightly animalic in the base. My husband loves this. He's not willing to wear a women's perfume. I don't mind wearing his, but okay, he's lost. And another love of mine, and now again, I have chosen, the newest formulation, because the old one leans more feminine to my nose. But this one is quite unisex, and this is Dune Eau de Toilette from Dior. This is smoky sandalwood. It has a woodiness, a spiced up woodiness, a little bit of smoke, like a box of cigars, made of wood. Yes, I love it. Very original. This is something that if you are a fan of and you are using this, yes, you are going to stand out in a crowd, because this is quite unique in the perfume world. And now, a big love. My first love from the house of Amouage, and it is still my number one from Amouage. My mother, when I gave her a sample to smell it first, before I bought it, I was asking her opinion. I was hesitating between two Amouages, and I definitely prefer this one, and I fell in love with it. But anyway, she kind of, had a very firm reaction, saying, oh no, not this one. This is a masculine style. You can't wear this one. And this is this coming from my mother, who used to wear in her youth Eau Sauvage from Dior. Yes, a men's perfume. And she considered it to be quite unisex and refreshing and beautiful. But this one, she found it too masculine. And this is Amouage Memoir women. So women targeted perfume, but she found it too masculine. I'm not going to spray this one because I'm treasuring what is left in it. And this is a very dark chypre with incense in the base, patchouli. You have wormwood, so this is absinthe, the absinthe note in it. Quite interesting and dark. This is a dark one, so smoky, mysterious, definitely something for a special event. I definitely understand her reaction, but this is a love of mine, and I don't care if it leans too masculine, but for you guys, if you want to try it, please do so, because I'm sure it has a lot of fans, man fans. These were my choices for feminine targeted perfumes that actually lean more masculine, or at least unisex. please let me know some of your perfumes that you have found out that lean more masculine, or masculine perfumes that lean more feminine. This is an interesting idea to do another video about that subject. So please let me know your choices in the comments area. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Bye bye, stay safe.